Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Video today on Surge Protocol. This will be the second video that I've done. The first one I basically showed you all the basics, all the fundamentals and the reasons why you should be investing in this project. For me, it is a solid asset that not many people know about yet. It's an asset that offers something different, a different protocol to your standard liquidity pools that usually you get two assets out merged together, create a liquidity pool, and then at some point, for example, if a development team built this certain type of crypto, they could rug that LP at any point and pretty much completely wreck a project. With Surge, they have their own protocol where the liquidity is built into the smart contract with the SRG token. It is split into two chains. They have the SRG on the ETH chain and the SRG on the BSC chain. So what we'll do is we'll just have a look at a few of the updates that's gone on recently, and then we'll take a look at the charts because they are now on the block portal app. But this is the main page of the website. Like I say, on last video we went through pretty much everything that we needed to go through. We had a look at white paper, we showed you the Telegram and all, and the swap site too. I mean, if you look at the swap site now, it has vastly improved since last time, and all you have to do is connect with your MetaMask at the top right, and then select which chain you want, whether you want SRG on ETH or SRG on BSC, and then a simple buy and swap. But yeah, it's very straightforward. It is very similar to the way which Uniswap or PancakeSwap works, but it is their own swap. And there's a lot going on at Surge. There's a hell of a lot going on. I mean, obviously now that they have this contract now where you can have liquidity built in, lots of projects are migrating across to Surge Protocol, but also lots of people are now building on top of Surge Protocol. And if we just take a quick look at the SRG or the Surge Telegram groups, as you can see, I've got a separate folder now because there's that much going on. But we'll take a look at the announcements, and this is the first major thing I want to talk about is the SRG20 deploy. So SRG20 is a little bit like an ERC20 on Ethereum. SRG20 is a project that builds on top of Surge, and it is so easy now to make one. We've got this deployer bot where you just read through the options here. You can type start, the bot will give you a newly generated wallet with the keys, type SRG20, you can then make sure you have BNB in your wallet, and simply you just follow those steps and you can make your own project. You can look how much tax you want to put in yourself, whether it's 1% up to 10% or whatever you want, but it is so easy now to make a project on top of Surge with this bot. But yeah, like I say, there's a lot going on. We'll just have a scroll through the announcements, and we've been hammering the AMAs. There's a lot of time and effort from the team been going into things like this, so that makes me even more bullish on the protocol and the team, to be honest. So yeah, there's one more thing I want to talk to you about before we have a look at the charts. Is this Surge chart integration. That is a big thing because obviously they've had charts on their website which, as they're still getting built, they are not 100% perfect, and that's the thing with people building projects on the ground up. Things take time, and right now Block Portal app have integrated the Surge charts onto their platform. We'll take a look at them in a second. We'll do a little bit of TA and have a look where the price has been, but you can see that we have got ETH charts and BSC charts. One thing to know as well, if you plan on buying an SRG20, you still need to buy Surge. So everybody who are building on top of Surge Protocol, who are creating SRG20s, also need to buy Surge. So that is acting as the liquidity for a project. So it is a great concept, and once developers start looking to build on top of Surge, I really think we're going to start to see some major growth across this. And if we do start to get any bullish momentum in the crypto markets in general, and DeFi starts to get a bit of a kick up the arse, then I think this will be really in the headlights of everybody else. But yeah, let's just take a quick look at the charts, and I want to show you. So this is Block Portal app. It's a little bit slow sometimes, but we'll bear with it. And as you can see here, this is the Ethereum chart. This was the launch here, and obviously most assets which have new fundamentals and new protocols will do very good on the way up. It hit up to, I think it went around, 2.5 million market cap or something like that on the Ethereum chain, and then we've had a sell-off, and we're currently sitting nicely at around $500,000 in market cap. The Surge on the BSC chart, if we'll just load this up, is currently at $756,000. This has been up to I don't know, it was plus 2 million, it was quite high, maybe up towards $3 or $4 million at one point. That's because most people have been looking to get into Surge because of on BSC because of the fees, and also the fees when creating projects SRG20s is obviously cheaper. Ethereum, we do know, is not the best for network fees, but in my opinion, Ethereum chain will be the ultimate king once DeFi starts coming on board, especially the people who are heavily into DeFi notice this. They'll really consider this, and they will be looking at the Ethereum chain. So the Ethereum chain, although it's lower in market cap, is still one of my favourites. But you can see the BSC chain is still quite low, but it's higher up in market cap at $766,000. In terms of TA, I'm not going to do much, to be honest. I mean, look at this. We are around the support levels around here, and that is an area here where I'd consider buying down at around 0.006 cent. I think that's a decent area. At some stage, this will break out. If we put the trend line on it, you can see this is now in a clear downtrend, and what we're looking for is a breakout of that downtrend at some point, whether that's a sharp bullish move to the upside or a gradual incline. I'm looking for a breakout on that at some point, and the similar goes for the surge on the Ethereum chart. This is still primed for a breakout, in my opinion. Like I say, we have a plenty of AMAs going out, and lots of people are starting to hear about this. Obviously, it's been pulled back just due to the selling from early buyers. That's the same with the project. When people get in early, they manage to sell into these drops, and they start to get a little bit scared and then sell off. But you can see every now and then we're getting a few big green wicks and people are buying up. As you can see down to the bottom here, getting some 0.3, 0.5. I've seen a 3 or 4 ETH buy. So it is very early. I mean, this has been going since the 12th of January, so it isn't even a month old. It's 4 weeks old. And like I say, once the maybe DeFi summer's upon us in the next 3 or 4 months, it could be that charge again, and we could start to see some major growth across that. But both charts are there on blockportal.com. What I'll do is drop the links for those in the description below. In terms of TA, you can't really do much on assets that are 4 weeks old. You can't, no point in putting any indicators or anything, but all we're doing is looking for a breakout of those downtrends that are happening now on the lower time frames. And it is what it is. It's an asset that I'm looking to accumulate. If it does come any further, well, I managed to buy some yesterday. If it comes further down towards these levels on ETH, down at 0.002, then I'll be throwing kitchen sink of it, because I think this has got some really strong team members and fundamentals behind it. But that's it for today. That's just my thoughts and an update on Surge Protocol. But I've got this SRG20 deploy now, the updated swap protocol where you can buy and swap and buy and sell. So yeah, a lot of things going on. Still early days, but like I say, I'm bullish on this asset. So that's going to do it for today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.